Bryce James has finally had enough of the criticism and responded in his most recent game, and you won't believe what he did. Now, very recently, Bryce James had his first AAU game of the year, and what followed with that was a ton of criticism on his game. People were basically saying that bro was not as good as we thought, he was overrated, Bronny was better, and just overall a ton of criticism and questioning as to was Bryce really the chosen one, or is it Bronny? Now in this case, he just had another AAU game where I gotta be honest, bro turned everything around. Now where bro's only highlight in the last game was a 50-50 ball, diving on the ground trying to get the basketball. In this game, he came out there dunking, being super aggressive, and it's almost like a switch had flipped and just turned on Bryce's attributes all the way up. And bro looks like a completely different player out here. He's being aggressive, he's knocking down his shots, even the dunk, and you can see the athleticism starting to load. Bro looks like a monster on the court, and being that he's 6'6", it really gets me excited to see how much better Bryce is going to get over his high school career. So it's crazy how quickly the narrative can change about a player. Literally within one game, the narrative is already changing about Bryce James with comments like, once he gets used to his height, improves his handles, he can be great. Just gotta stay aggressive. Thank you. He finally getting touches. It's at least good to see him get the ball. And clearly we all know when he was playing for Sierra Canyon on that varsity team, bro was getting no type of playing time, which also would affect this narrative because you know if you're not a senior and a top guy on the team, a lot of other people are going to be playing ahead of you. And in this case, when Bryce finally gets some playing time, gets some minutes to shine and show what he can do on the court, clearly he shows that he can play. Now, if you do enjoy these types of videos and want to stay up to date with the latest Bryce James, Bronny, Mikey Williams court case, college, and even NBA players, feel free to subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 100,000 subscribers and just hit 19,700 and gained over 6+ subscribers in our most recent video. So if you do enjoy these types of videos and want to stay up to date with the latest information, hit the subscribe button now. Now, what I will say about this is that narratives can change so quickly, and I think one game definitely can show you what a player can do, but honestly, we have to see the long run. I think with the genetics that Bryce James does have, in addition to just overall him being, and allegedly this is what Bron said, the best shooter in the family, man, 6'6", good shooter, can finish and has a natural feel and scoring ability for the game. Man, it's a wrap. He's just continue to play against strong competition. That's only going to get him that much better. And man, I think we're going to see a very similar transition, just like what Bronny James had went through, to where he gets to be a senior and is really that top dog on the team. Man, bro is going to take over, and just the aggressiveness that he even already has at this age, I think, in my opinion, personally, I think as far as offense goes, he may even be just overall a more talented hooper on offense than Bronny James, but he does things different. Bronny clearly was more of a high flyer, more athletic. When we see Bryce James, he looks like he's moving a little bit slower, but again, his game resembles more of Bron, and really that kind of big man that can play the guard position, as opposed to Bronny, who seems more of a traditional guard. Now, there are even multiple comments like, am I the only one that thinks Bryce looks more like the NBA success than Bronny? Not to say Bronny won't ball out, but Bryce just looks like he's got more of an NBA body, looks more natural playing the game. And I think that's a huge fact. You guys know height, your body, how you move on the court are huge factors into how successful you'll be. And definitely with him being 6'6" is for sure going to help add to this situation. But Bronny is not too far behind. I believe he's around 6'3", which is definitely good height. But honestly, 6'3" in this case is kind of average for the NBA. But man, with the increased height that Bryce has, 6'6", and obviously is going to continue to keep growing, it is going to be a scary sight. But did you know Bryce's brother Bronny has been tricking everyone with a hidden fact about him? Click this video on the screen because the truth will shock you.